Well, let's keep going with queries and let me show you a few more things. You can continue to add criteria to a query. Queries can have more than one criteria set. So let's look at the results again now for all females. Remember, we're looking down here to see the number of records that are derived. This is 211 females in the company. And notice that most of these have different titles: account rep, senior account rep. There's probably some trainees in here. There are some. And they're all working in different cities, and they all have different job performances. So any one of these things can be used for criteria. Um, if I want to only find employees who are female in Boston, I'm going to put the criteria for Boston and F on the same row, that criteria row. Now notice when I click away from Boston, it puts double quotes around it. And again, whenever you're looking for a string of text, that's the correct syntax. I'll run it again. Notice that it's only showing me Boston, only showing me females. And now I'm looking, there's only 28. How about if I also wanted only people who made under $30,000 a year? Well, back to design view. Now, I have a question. Do I want females who work in Boston and make under 30,000, or do I want females who work in Boston or people who earn under 30,000? Notice the or line. If I want females who work in Boston and whose salary is under 30, I'm going to do the less than sign and type, 30,000. So this means that all of these criteria must be met in order to show the record. So when I press run, now I've got females, I've got them working in Boston, and look at this, the salary is all under 30,000. It's kind of hard to see who's paid most and who's paid least within this group. So there is a sort row. And if I say I want to see the highest paid employees first, I choose the sort row under salaries and descending. Descending is highest to lowest. And again, I'll run it. And now I can see that the highest paid, a female working in Boston who's making less than 30,000, is Tiffany Park. That's the way queries work. Now obviously if I hired somebody, another woman who worked in Boston and was paid $28,000 tomorrow, her name would come up here. When you save a query, you click on the Save button and you give it a good name. Female, let's say Boston, females, salaries less than 30K. I like that name because it says exactly what you're going to see when you run the query. When I close this query, I now have a new object in my database in the queries group.